So the most important of those is what we call the general durable power of attorney, because this is the document that you execute while you're alive, and you grant authority to someone to manage your affairs, to be your voice. So the reason we don't want this document ever to have to be used is if somebody is using this document on your behalf, that probably means you've lost capacity. You can't manage your affairs. Has anybody ever served as the attorney-in-fact under a power of attorney? Okay, so, you know, everybody's situation is different, of course, but it can be an easy job or it can be a really tough job, depending on, you know, what happened to the principal, the person who signed the document. So under a general durable power of attorney, and why I call it general is it means that it is not just limited to one specific transaction, it is in place for whatever the person needs to do on your behalf. And it's called durable, and this is critically important that your document be durable, because durable means it stays in effect even once you have lost capacity. Well, that's the whole purpose of this document. You lose capacity, you've appointed a trusted person to step in and manage your affairs for you because you can't. So when I'm talking about managing your affairs, just think about what do you normally need to do in your life? You need to, you know, your income comes in, it goes out from your bank account, pays bills, you know, let's say you need to sell property, for example. You need to have a durable power of attorney. Who in this room is married? Okay. Have you ever tried to call on your spouse's credit card? And you ever got shut down? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. I need to talk to your husband. They don't care that I'm his durable power of attorney. So of course he just says, yeah, please talk to my wife. But what if he couldn't say that? What if he was incapacitated? Then, with the durable power of attorney, I would have to provide it to the credit card company, and then they'll speak to me. You might own a house with your spouse, and maybe you need to sell it, but your spouse has lost capacity. What do? You cannot sell your house unless you have a durable power of attorney. Both of your names are on the title. Both people need to sign it to sell it. And even though you're married, even though we're a community property state, you can't sell that house unless your spouse signs the paperwork or you have a durable power of attorney that says you can sign on their behalf. And this really surprises a lot of people. And it surprises people at a time when they don't want a surprise, because if you're dealing with a spouse who's incapacitated, you're dealing with some struggles. It's very difficult. I guess I shouldn't have made an assumption. Has anybody ever had to help somebody with long-term care, somebody who's incapacitated, Alzheimer's, care providing? It's a very rewarding job and a really difficult job. And so the last thing you want is to run into legal difficulties when you're trying to help somebody else. You need a durable power of attorney. If you don't have one, you're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do.